Fair use. It seems like, but first of all, the guy was like, "What? You play the wrong anthem." He caught it right away. And look at the players, the South Sudan. Yes, I mean this is as we all know, the Olympics have started. Well, not on a good foot because there was already quite fast a controversy already at day one without even starting one Olympic game. It was kind of pandemonium after they kind of the inauguration, the starting ceremony. No, a lot of people had quite a lot of things to say about it. We didn't cover it because, well, don't care that much about that situation. But there have been people going. And there's been some wild moments so far. RJ, anything you want to say about these moments?
Yeah.
Before we cover them,
it's. We're living in a time where people. I don't know. People just look for things to be mad about, and at the same time, we're living in a time where people do certain things, like commit blunders basically on world stages, and doing it to the usual suspects as well, the usual victims. I mean, hey, this is maybe the definition of a victim Olympic. But before we continue, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, KaiR, which story did you want to start first?
We're starting with the Turkish shooter,
the
greatest shooter, the hitman, Yusuf Dikic, Turkey's 51-year-old shooter, a legend already, because he showed up, basically rolled up out of his bed, put his glasses on, and went on to work. 2 eyes open, and got the silver medal for Turkey on the shooting range. Here you can see how basically the average shooter is doing this part. They have all these lenses to avoid to keep your eyes focused on the target, blurring situations, ear protectors to cover for the noise. The guy just showed up, without ear protectors, just simple glasses, and with his hand in his pockets, he just pumped a couple of pellets in the target. Yeah, as you can see here, he got a silver medal with his partner because it's a female and male context. Hey man, RJ, he's definitely for hire. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for sure, man.
By the way, he's from the military, so that's probably why he can pump pellets like that into a target.
So he's from the military
background, yeah.
So he's a former military. He's former military then.
Not sure.
I think he got there. I liked his stance. He had a cool stance, like a very nonchalant stance. Like I've been doing this with moving targets. So this is piece of cake. And in the last round, he was like, I think they're onto me. Let me just miss this one, so I don't get the gold. I just need to, don't make it too obvious.
Yo. This is just an ad for his business.
Yeah, but it's just like in movies when they shoot someone and then they say, if I had aimed 2 inches to the left, you would be gone right now. So like I
with him, you will believe it.
I'm gonna injure you willingly, so you know that I did it because I wanted to keep you alive. So it seemed like that. Are
you talking about movie or are you talking about Philadelphia? What was that? Are you talking about movies or are you talking about presidents? Or
Pennsylvania? No, man.
Pennsylvania, yes. That's how it's at Philadelphia. I talk
Yeah.
about movies all the
Now,
time.
some people would say that it's the same thing. I mean, some people would say that.
It's a movie. Hey, Trump should have posted. Oh, jeez. The next day, my life is like a movie.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
a movie out here.
I like this girl
no,
as well.
Roger.
There was like a Japanese. I think she was Japanese.
Yeah,
She also
she's
had
South
like a
Korean.
cool stand.
South
They
Korean.
also commented on her style because she was also standing like very cool with her gear. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I think it's the
this
because it's
is a
like one
video
male,
of her.
one female, right? The teams consist of one male and one female shooter, I believe.
Yeah, depending on which part of the which competition it is, but the specific one that the Turkish guy won, that's from a male female. By the way, that's one thing as well. The female had the same situation as the Turkish guy. No headphones or
She
ear
did have
covers.
headgear.
Which one? The Turkish one?
The Turkish one. She had only headgear.
Okay,
Only
okay,
the head.
Only,
The rest
only
was
the ear
yeah.
cover. Okay, but she also stood there with her hands in her pocket, no special eye covering. I mean, these are. I mean, we already know. Turkey is trying to tell people something out here. We got the shooters. Don't come at us. Don't try to act crazy. We will send our best men to you.
Did you see the movie Wanted?
Wanted.
In that
No.
movie, what they do is they bend it.
They bend the bullet.
They bend,
Yeah,
they bend
yeah,
the
yeah.
bullet. I mean,
That's something Robert Downey Jr. used to do when he was on heroin, but okay.
it's,
He will bend the spoon. Anyway, hey, let's continue. Let's not deviate too much. Hey, another thing that happened at the Olympics. South Sudan showed up at the Olympics expecting for people to play their national anthem. But well, that didn't go good. Let's take a look real quick. Fair use. It seems like, but first of all, the guy was like, "What? You played the wrong anthem." He caught it right away. And look at the players, the South Sudan. Yeah. So basically, after this happened, the Olympic Committee apologized. Just so you guys know, South Sudan gained independence from Sudan in 2011. So we're talking about more than a decade ago. Imagine people still playing. This is crazy, yo. Hey, but this happens a lot of times. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, there was I don't know who's responsible for this stuff, but I've seen this happen with countries. Was it someone played? I think it was probably Bosnia and Herzegovina. I think there's something happened as well. I could be wrong, but I mean, this happens a lot of times. I don't know who's responsible for these anthems, but this is crazy, man. Imagine you think your independence, you've more than 10 years, a decade. More than a decade independence, people try to pull you back into the old situation. RJ.
can you imagine the US playing
Oh,
the finals and they play God Save the Queen? I'll tell you one thing.
yo.
Before the anthem is over, that country is gonna be bombed. They're gonna declare a war against terror against that country, man. Nah, man, but it's the nuances, right? So It's just like you play North Korea anthem to for South Korean players. You need to be very mindful of the complexities, the historical complexities, because it's very ingrained. The people are very emotional. Sudan has been in shambles for a while. There's actually, I believe there's another region. So there are different regions in that area, armed conflict, history. So you need to be very mindful of those things, because to you it's like an oops, but to them it's like total disrespect.
Yep.